Hey guys, Patrick. This one's for you. You were talking about tonguing the high notes and getting them to come out clearly. It's very tricky to do that. Oddly enough, one of the exercises that I wrote about for you, it doesn't require tonguing at all, at least initially. And it's basically being able to control the center of your tone by playing with what is called harmonics. And just to keep things simple, start with a low C. So you're holding low C, you're playing low C, and believe it or not, you're starting that note, if you can, with minimal tongue. And all through this exercise, you don't need to use tonguing. Then what you want to do is be able to get the next C to sound. So you're fingering low C, you know, all 6 fingers and low C. And you're playing low C, and then you want it to jump up to middle C. And using the overtone series, and I put a link to what that is in the piece that I wrote for you, you can jump up to actually G, like G with the octave key. So to get started, what you need to do is maybe just play those notes so you can hear them. And you have to sort of internalize what they sound like. So here's low C. Here's middle C. And then here's high G. So because of the nature of the saxophone, you can actually play those 3 notes with just one fingering. I know it sounds weird, which is low C. They won't sound great and they'll be kind of weird, but the control that you can get by making that change, not using any no fingering change, and really minimal tonguing, if at all. I'm going to do this exercise in a second for you. I'm going to try not to use my tongue at all, maybe just the first low C. But the next 2 notes I'm just going to play by keeping my fingers on low C and adjusting the inside of my oral cavity, basically. I'm not biting anymore. I'm keeping my embouchure about the same, but it's the shape of my my throat and the column of air. The airstream can be a little cooler as you go up. And what that does is it gets you to, first of all, listen clearly for octave and the harmonics in your sound. And it sets you up for playing notes at all ranges. So you know where to be when you go for a low note, and you know where to be when you go for a high note. Most students will pinch when they play the high notes. They'll pinch with their embouchure. It's counterproductive. It feels like you should, because the reed's vibrating real quickly. It just feels like a note. You see people wincing when they're trying to play high D and stuff. So your problem was they're not coming out clearly when you tongue those high notes. You're just trying to pop out a high C staccato or a high D, and it's tough to get out. So one of the things that can help you, and this exercise helps with a lot of different things, but this can help with what you need help with, is to sort of mentally picture that note and get everything set to play that note or to sing that note. I use the word sing, sort of like inside your head sing. So anyway, here's what it might sound like. I'm not sure how good I'm going to be at this. It's been a while since I practiced these. Do as I say. So here you go. Here's low C, then middle C, then high G. I'm just going to keep my fingers on low C. Promise I should show you that, but I should show you those fingers. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll stand up. But here you go. Now, a really good player can go up to the next even high C. So I'm still fingering low C. I don't even have the octave key on, just low C. And I'm getting the next C higher, which is middle C, then G, then the next harmonic would be high C. My teachers used to be able to do that really well, without moving their fingers. It's crazy. I never got good at it, but I was able to practice this enough to get the first few to come out. It's a really cool, boring exercise, but it's worth trying. So then what you do, when you finally can get that high C to pop out, you'll notice that you have made some changes. You've moved from maybe an A to A to E shape inside your throat. Now you want to get that shape ready for your high C to tongue. So those notes should pop right out when you're using your tongue, okay? Because you've adjusted sort of right before you played them. Anyway, I hope that helps. Give it a shot. Let me know. Talk to you later.